Hey everyone, welcome into the Arena Extra Take, our supplemental series to the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast. I'm your host, Expat, along with my co-host, Burley of Burleman Gaming. Burley, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you,
Or
Expat?
should I call you, I'm doing good, or should I call you Ash?
It's Satoshi.
Of course, yes. Here in Japan, his name is Satoshi, that's right, yeah. So anyway, we're going to be doing our, of course, gameplay review, of course, and our reactions to, of course, Pokemon Violet here on Extra Take this episode. So so Burley has provided the gameplay footage that he gave, or that he did for Pokemon Violet. So let's do the gameplay breakdown of this, Burley. So take it away, and let's talk about Pokemon Violet, man. So I'll go ahead and start it up, and you can go ahead and take it away, man.
Alrighty. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I have Violet version. This is an extra take. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be one of the harder ones for me to do because of how this game has launched, and with the small updates we have gotten, and with just the amount of fun I've had. I can honestly say I have really enjoyed this game, but this game does have problems. I've had one crash in the nearly 40 hours, or maybe over 40 hours I put in this game. So, and it was apparent on launch it was a lot worse. I actually had to turn the autosave off because there was an autosave bug.
Okay, so stability issues. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of the stability issues. Like, this does get your fan going on your Switch. Wow. It's the equivalent, almost to the equivalent of when you play like Ghost or some of the heavy PS4 games on a base PS4. And this, I'm just showing you can, some of the stuff they've taken from Arceus, that you can rename your Pokemon at any time and reload your old. Sorry, just had to sneeze there.
Yeah.
You can re-go through your old moves, and you can go to the box at any time. You don't have to go to a Pokemon Center.
It looks like Burley's having stability issues at the moment.
Yeah, it's called allergies. And they didn't come up during the morning show, but now. Sorry. They couldn't mute that one in time. My bad.
That's all right, man. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So what's going on here now?
So here I was showing some of the stuff in the menu here. I'm just pulling up the Poke Portal, going to go online, show some of the online stuff here. Now, the raid battles have been brought back from Sword and Shield Generation 8. We're in Gen 9. This here, I'm just trying to join some raids. Here are some online raids. And the online for this is horrible. Because don't even try and grab into these. Your best to do is look at all the different raid dungeons that are all over the map and go find one yourself that you like, and then do search for online.
I see.
Because these don't refresh that often. You have to manually do a refresh. And sometimes you rejoining, it won't just tell you, hey, the room is full. It just gives you a generic connection error. So you never know. It's something.
So what was the general time frame for connecting?
It should be pretty quick, but sometimes these could take like a minute for you to join.
Okay.
So like here, this takes like 30 seconds just to tell me unable to join. And it's like, really? Yeah, like this isn't surprising, but still, Nintendo and Game Freak need to do better on this. And like, I throw Nintendo in here because Nintendo has final say on this stuff. When these games are coming, they should be going to Game Freak and being like, no, you need to improve this, but Nintendo doesn't care. Like they did their generic.
There you go. You weren't able to join, yeah.
You weren't able. they've done their generic "we apologize," but it's like,
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and then it's just me showing the map, being like, hey, okay, so you can set your destination points, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then here is the Miradon, the one legendary that you use to get mobile.
Nice.
Yeah, and as you do its story, because your generic story of go get the 8 badges, do the gym, the Elite Four, and all that, and become the Pokemon champion, but you do have the side stuff of Miradon, which you want to do because it gives you the Path of Legends, they call it, because it gives you the different abilities for him. So you can climb up the wall, get the dash, go on water, glide, and stuff. So here, me going with a raid here, so it's 2-star, I can easily do this one shot. But the nice thing is it'll show you the Pokemon there with the outline I know is Shuppet, but in the top right-hand corner, it tells you what typing it is. By the symbol, it is fairy typing.
Okay.
So I know since it's fairy, poison types work, so I switch to one of my poison type Pokemon. And then just me, I wait a few seconds to see if I get someone. I pull another random trainer from online, and then we go into it.
Okay.
But the nice thing is, like, you can set your own link codes, and I used to, while I was streaming this game, I would set it, get a link code, and throw it in the chat, so that way people that were watching me as I was streaming this could join in with me and do these together.
Nice. Oh, you got one person in there.
Yep.
So, okay.
The thing is you're, even if you do these by yourself, you're not alone. You do have the AI. You'll get up to 3 AI players with you, but don't rely on the AI. The AI, it's better than the Sword and Shield ones, but the AI isn't that much better. So it's like, trust it. You need to trust in your own team and your own skills and what mons you bring in. But if if you've got the levels, you know how to type advantage, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And these raids are something worth doing. Now, what you'll get in here is you'll get some shards you can use to gain changing Terra typings and boosting their Terra typings. And I'll go into that in a little bit. But you'll also get what are called the XP candy. Okay. And when you're raising Pokemon and you get some stat buffing items, so that way you can maximize their effort and individual values. So raid dungeons, if you're trying to get that perfect team and get the perfect stats, raid dungeons are something you're going to want to do a lot of.
Okay. And what's the time frame for a particular battle in the raid dungeon?
It all depends. Like, if you're over leveled, they're not going to take you long. Like that one took, like the animations getting into the battle took longer than me doing the battle itself.
Yeah.
But if you're on the same level or around the same level as the raid typing, it can take a bit because those Pokemon are boosted up.
Yeah.
So you really got to know how to type manage and take advantage and have a diverse and good move pool. And for the higher raids, don't use the AI. You want actual real life trainers because you'll know they'll have better type advantages and they'll help you out and can boost you up.
So now we're looking in the open field here. Is this so? Violet is pretty much an open world game, isn't it, Burley?
Yes. This is an open world Pokemon. I like it and hate it at the same time for this because you can pick your path and just kind of go, which is cool. The problem is like when you beat one of the gym badges and you want to go to the next gym badge, you have no idea where you should kind of go next. The game doesn't really hold your hand or tell you. So you kind of have to figure it out. And the problem is, like, I didn't record footage of it, but the one route, it started out like level 30 Pokemon. And then I go just a little further on the route and I'm hitting level 50s and I'm maybe early 40s.
Okay.
It's just, battling wild Pokemon here, it does have a purpose. You're getting these items here as you saw when I battle and beat them, you use them to craft TMs. Because in this game, they changed it for a long time. TMs, which you use to teach your Pokemon moves, you could reuse them after Gen 5. They would infinitely, you could reuse them.
Nice.
They changed it for Gen 9 to go back the old way, but want you to keep catching so that way, or battling Pokemon so you can remake the TMs. And so you saw the glowing there. It's a Terra typing Pokemon, terrestrialized Pokemon. So it's got the little light bulb, so meaning it's electric typing. So
level 32 there, yeah.
Yeah, it's real easy for me.
Yeah.
So I'd really want to use ground type moves and stuff like that, but since my Pokemon's level 74, the only reason I don't one-shot it here is because these Terra typings, what'll happen is it goes back to normal. So now it's back to normal, so it's a fighting type.
I see.
So me, I already have Tauros, so I'm not catching. But the advantage here of you catching this Tauros is you could catch it, and it has Electro-Terra typing. So you can take, when it terrestrializes, it'll have electric typing, so you can teach it some good electric moves if it can learn them, and just throw off opponents or throw people off.
I see.
The AI or other trainers.
Cool.
And the terrestrialize, I will get into it very, very shortly. It's a unique little gimmick. It's something you don't need to rely on. But, now here's something I have a problem with. They brought back trainers more than they did in Arceus, thank God. But most of them never have more than 2 Pokemon.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so it's like even in the late game areas, they have. If you have someone that has like 3 Pokemon, you're like, my God, it is so just weird and out of place.
I see.
So me just switching.
Yeah.
I could just show off different Pokemon on my team because I used all new Pokemon for this run. Because anytime I do a new game in the series, I want to start off with new Mons.
Yeah.
And then later on runs I'll do with teams that I rather enjoy.
Yeah. Cool.
So here me terrestrializing. So what this does, see, this guy is normally electric and fighting. He's now pure electric.
Oh.
So gets rid of the fighting, so it removes some of the weaknesses, but it also removes some of the resistances I had.
Okay.
So it's a catch-22.
Right.
But all it does, it doesn't boost your stats. It boosts the damage you're going to use for your electric type moves. So it really, like, if you know you're going to knock you're not sure you want to knock someone out, I think you're going to knock someone out with your one type of move. You terrestrialize to boost it up. But the thing is, once you terrestrialize for that one Pokemon, that's it. You can't do it until you go back to a Pokemon Center or heal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at a heal at a Pokemon Center or specific story events, they'll recharge you, recharge your terrestrialize. But it was never something I used that much. I only used it like when I'm fighting my rival and they're terrestrializing their Mon. So it is. That was my kind of thing. It was like, okay, if you're going to do it against me, I'll do it. This was something I just because I don't spend too much time on the map. There, you see the Pokemon there in the area where you're at that spawn. It is nice, so you know what you can kind of catch in the area.
Okay.
Then
now you're back in the center here,
and you can see with that the slowdown a little with the one person walking earlier. They have improved it since launch, but it's like at some points the graphically this game doesn't bother me so much. It's more about the slowdown and stuff like that. It's just like and they're just me showing you the TM craftable and then showing you, hey, all those different items you need and the different Pokemon.
Cool. Yeah. So are you going to play Scarlet?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Like that's the thing. They didn't change much.
Okay.
between Scarlet and Violet. Other than there's the standard, I think it's like 20 different Pokemon that they can catch in Scarlet that I can't catch. But the nice thing is with this is when I was in the the online menu, the Poke Portal, you had the Union Circle. What that can do is like someone like Z, for example, who has Scarlet, I could join into his Scarlet world, and I could go catch the exclusives. And he could join my Violet world while I'm playing, and come in and catch the exclusives he needs. So
can you run? I was going to just say real quick, Burley. Can you run people over here?
No.
Okay, they won't let you do that. Huh? So no violence there. I see.
No violence.
Okay, yeah. Very, very, very family-oriented game. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a very like you said, very family-oriented. They're going to keep it that way.
Right.
I can honestly say, just to kind of wrap things up, I don't know if I'd recommend this as a starter entry. There are better games that I think are much better of getting you into the series. If you are a mega fan and you're seeing the footage here and what I've talked about, you like, I'll say you'll like it. It has its problems, but I really enjoyed it.
So, what would be the best starter entry Pokemon, you think?
I think the best starter game would be, in
your opinion.
If you're wanting more of the traditional kind of graphics, go Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's the Gen 2 remakes, because I think it does the best balance of Gen 2 is not very challenging, but it gives you a little bit of challenge. Like the optional boss at the end can be hard. Okay. But you're getting both of the Kanto and Johto region, the first two regions, and you're getting a great amount of content, and it does well of teaching you the mechanics and everything.
I see. All right. Well, thank you so much for the gameplay, Burley, and of course, your breakdown of the gameplay of Pokemon Violet. So obviously this episode of the Arena Extra Take, which is our supplemental series to the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast, will be going up to our Patreon in early access for the first 2 days over on patreon.com/thearena_podcast. So you can go check out our Patreon there, where you can get all of our content ad-free. And some of our content obviously is early, like Extra Take. And we also have exclusive content as well on our Patreon. So go and check that out. And then obviously it will go up to our YouTube channel, The Arena Productions, after the first 2 days in early access. So you can check it out there. It will be on the Extra Take playlist. So you can check it out on our YouTube channel, The Arena Productions. And the link is there for you, youtube.com/The Arena Productions. So thank you so much. Whether you come and join us on Patreon, or whether you come and watch on YouTube, we appreciate all of your support wherever you watch us. So thank you so much for that. And Extra Take will obviously be coming back in January with some more, of course, gameplay footage and reviews and reactions to games, and we're excited to bring you more games in 2023 on the Arena Extra Take. So we're excited for that.
Oh yeah.
And of course 2023, we got a lot of games coming, some big game releases.
January's got a few. February's
Forspoken is coming in January, obviously, so we'll probably be doing an Extra Take on that. And a lot of stuff coming. March obviously is going to be big as well. So 2023 in general is going to be big, Burley. So so Extra Take is we're going to have a lot of stuff coming for you in 2023. So that's going to wrap it up. I've been your host, Expat, along with my co-host, Burley of Burleyman Gaming. We hope to catch you in the next episode of Extra Take, which will be in early 2023, most likely sometime in January. So we'll be keeping you posted on that. So until then, have a great holiday season and a great new year. And we hope to catch you again here on Extra Take in 2023. So take care, everyone. Peace out.